In today's session, we will be focusing on the algebra foundation for 10th class students. Those who have passed 9th class and they are into the 10th class, these foundation classes will help you a lot. Okay. So in what way we are going to address, or in what way we are going to understand this algebra as a foundation. Okay. So let us look at this particular slide. Algebra starts here. Master algebra basics. Algebra basics. What is algebra? Algebra doesn't involve too much of things, but it's very simple. But quite often we feel it very tough. Okay. So what is that? Today we are going to see. See, as you are looking at the board, this is saying what is algebra? Algebra, when we hear from others saying, oh, algebra is very tough here, it involves a lot of equations and all those things. But see, as we deal numbers in arithmetic, that means we add numbers, we multiply numbers, we divide numbers, we subtract numbers, we are equating numbers, many things, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, multiplication, addition, percentage. Similarly, what we do in algebra, we actually try to look at the variables, or we write it as letters. We try to operate in letters or variables. So that itself is known as algebra. That means here, if suppose in arithmetic, if we say 2 plus 3, here we say 2 plus x. Like that, our introduction will be there. Okay. Next, coming to the variables. I have coined one word called variables in the previous slide. What is this variable? Generally when we say variables, we write it as x, y, and z, and capital X, capital Y, capital Z. We can even say h, comma k. In many instances, we say small r as a radius, capital R is a circumradius. We can say we use a comma b comma c. We use small p, q, r, and s, like this. So these are what all we are trying to do. We are using letters and the letters of the alphabet, and we work in the what you call algebra. That is what we are trying to do. Now, so as an example, suppose if I say 2r is equal to x, I can say this. This is one of the example where we use variables. Now, come back to this. Another very important area. There is algebraic expression. Now we know there are certain things called number. There are certain things called variables. What is an expression? Generally, expression looks something like this. 3 plus 5x. And suppose say 4x plus 7y. But this is not involving any equal to symbol. There is no equal to symbol here. So that is why it is known as an expression. This is known as what? An expression. Why it is known as algebraic expression at the second instance? If it is only 3 plus 5, it is not an expression. It's an arithmetic operation of between two numbers. But if I write this as 3x plus 5, now this becomes an algebraic expression. So this is one more fundamental and very easy to understand. Okay. Now, on the other side of the coin, if I said 3 plus 5x, and this is simply saying this is an equation, but if I equate it to something else or equate it to 0 as it is, then I say it is an equation. That means you can see here, when there is an equal to sign in the expression, along with the expression, you say this is known as an equation. And some other examples are like this: x plus y is equal to 10, 2a is equal to 12. Then what we want to do in this place, we will try to solve. Suppose say 2a is equal to 12. How do we solve this? A is equal to 12 by 2 and b is equal to 6. And similarly, if I take this particular x plus y is equal to 10, this becomes x is equal to 10 minus 5, and answer is x is equal to 5. But other very important thing, where the algebra is where this plays a crucial role to understand, because many students are doing mistakes here. or they are unable to understand the concept actually. That is why they are trying to do the mistakes. That is known as, there's a human error. To err is human, right? See, suppose if I ask you to carry out this particular addition, 3x plus 2x. Many are doing is they are actually doing 3 into, or 3 plus 2. What is 3 plus 2? 3 plus 2 is they are saying 5. But what to do with x and x, they don't know. They are just simply writing x square. Here also, if there's 3x plus 2y is there, they are writing 5x or 5x plus y, something like this. But which is not so. When you see same variable in the two terms, it's actually, this is one term, this is a term, and this is a term. That is what you should say. But are these two same like terms? Yes, because there is only x variable in both the terms. We call these two as the like terms. They are known as what? Like terms. But here if you see, this is a term and this is a term, but both involve different variable. So they are known as unlike terms. So that is the reason we cannot add these two, we cannot combine these two. But whereas we can combine these two and we can say this will come as 5x. But here we cannot do anything. We should leave it as it is. Okay, but suppose the number is actually a matching. Suppose that this is multiple of 3 and multiple of 2, both sides. You can take number as a common, but you cannot do anything. You cannot combine the variables as it is. Okay. Now, as we have seen something, what we have seen. What is algebra? We have seen, okay, difference between arithmetic operation and the, something or algebraic operation, right? And then we have seen what are variables, and we have seen expressions and equations as equations, and I've shown you what to do with an equation is there. What to do with that? We are solving that equation, right? So, and one more thing is that like terms and unlike terms are very important to actually understand. So now let us take a quick challenge. Let me give you 30 seconds each time. Okay, now here you see there is a question 1 here. Question 1 says something. That means if x plus 4 is equal to 9, then what is x? Can you solve this question? Time is clicking now. Time is ticking. 1, 2, 3, like that is ticking. You take 30 seconds and then if you see whether you can complete it or not. Okay. Pause the video and try to solve and check the answer. But okay, I am trying to solve this question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me solve the question. See, x plus 4 is equal to 9. X is equal to this term goes this side, and because this is plus sign here, when it goes there, it becomes additive inverse. Then it becomes x is equal to 5. So what is the answer of x? It is 5. Okay. Please match your answer with this, and that will give you, that will boost your energy. Now, next question. Come to the next question here. What is given? Simplify 2a plus 3a. So the time is ticking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause the video and check your answer, solve the answer, and check with me, because these two are like terms. Like terms. Why they are like terms? Because there is only one variable a, and the arithmetics and numbers are associated with that. And in this 2a, what we call 2 as the coefficient of a, because it's a coefficient, it's constant term. So the answer is 5a. 5a is your answer. So look at the answer and then try to solve it. Okay. Now, the other question, which is the last question, we'll let us see. Can you simplify this particular expression? Again, the time is ticking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because you see, already I have written in the slide saying these are unlike terms, we cannot combine them, and we can only write it as, we can only replicate it, but we cannot do anything with this. So it cannot be combined anything. Okay. Now let us conclude. I think already I have discussed what is that, what is algebra, what are variables, what are expressions, what are equations, and what are the like terms, what are the like terms, what are the unlike terms. We have seen a challenge. Now we can say confidently, and you also should say confidently, I am ready for algebra. and comment in the box and in the video. Comment me saying that I am ready for algebra. I have gone through the fundamentals. I can prepare well and be well advanced. Take a step ahead to be in the with the subject. Okay. Wish you all the best. We'll again see with the another subject, fundamentals.